I'm going to teach you guys real quick how to make some paintball grenades. About $1.30 a piece. This is the paint you're going to use. I don't know if you can see the label clear. You can get it at any craft store, anywhere. I don't even know the damn name of the craft stores, but just go to a craft store and get that. Clean, colors washable paint. The brighter the better. Take a big bottle, bigger than this even. You want to go 1 gallon full of milk, something like that. Fill it halfway with water and then add 1 whole bottle of this to it. That's going to give you your solution that you're going to start with. Alright, so you've got your craft paint for about $3 a bottle. And one of these, you'd want to use a bigger milk jug, but it's all we have. And empty this whole bottle into this milk jug. Squeeze it up. And you got some bright neon yellow paint. Take that same paint, ketchup bottle, just any ketchup bottle, same craft store will have ketchup bottles. Ketchup bottle, take the top, you may have to cut the tip down a tiny bit to be able to fit the surgical tubing on it. Now this is just surgical tubing. You can get it at Home Depot. It's like $1 a foot, I think I paid for it. I'm going to cut this in about 8 to 9 inch sections. You can't go too much, too little is bad. So you're going to cut this piece of tubing to a section about that big. If you want longer, you're going to take a zip tie. You're going to tie off the back end of it. So one end is going to be solid and give you an area to inflate like a balloon. The reason I'm doing this in my living room is to show you that you should try too. And that if something goes wrong, then your wife can call and complain to nobody, because I won't answer the phone. Alright. You got one end secure. You got your tip, which is open. Bicycle pump. Walmart, $3. Don't need an air compressor or no shit like that. Don't anybody tell you that. You're going to jam the bicycle pump right onto the end of the surgical tubing. This is a pain in the ass, but if you don't want to spend money on an air compressor, it's still going to work. Just like that. Force the air all the way down to the end. Pull that off. You're left with an area about that big. That's way too big for a paint grenade. So what you're going to do is let a little bit of air out, right up to about that. You're going to take the end of this, after you crimp it of course, and stick this right on the barrel, or nozzle, of this ketchup bottle. So, now, making sure that your ketchup bottle's on there tight, you're going to turn it over, and hopefully we're not going to get a big mess. And squeeze the paint down into the grenade. We're losing a little bit. My ketchup bottle's defective. Okay? Once you're up here, once your paint grenade's filled to a pretty good consistency, crimp the end. Take the end off. Now that's minimal damage, considering I haven't finished yet and that the living room's still somewhat still white. So now what you're left with now is a basic paint grenade that you're going to have to cap off. Okay, really important. This part of the grenade, here's your crimped end back here, solid. Make pretend this is solid. Here's your balloon. When you fold this end over, the more room you give yourself on that crimp is going to allow more time and more stability to this grenade. So you want this end where you're crimping it, you don't want it like that. That's no good. That's going to go off in your pocket. Even with the pin on there, it'll leak. So you want to take it, give yourself a good fold. So here's the crimped end. The center's where the balloon and the paint will be. Here's how much room you want to have when this looks like this. Minimum. That much room. From the top where your pin goes in through here, your washer, this much play without a doubt. Anything other than that and it's going off in your pocket, it's going to leak on you. You see it? You get me?